Hi there, I'm Niels Violet, and finally the offer is ready here on the new classical shred guitar study. And first of all, I just want to encourage you to go to the curriculum page to check out in detail what is going on here in the course. Because there's 3 columns, and as you can see in this first column, it's all about the technical approach, like learning scales, arpeggios, and the different techniques like alternate picking, sweep picking, legato, and even tapping. And in the next column, it's a little more getting into playing songs, learning rhythms, riffing, different stuff like that. Stuff that can be maybe a little more inspiring than just only the nitty-gritty of all the techniques. And then the final column, we are really getting into becoming, really becoming a composer ourselves, learning the why of the compositions. What were the thoughts behind composing the different, obviously all the neoclassical masterpieces, but also learning to do them, to start creating ourselves. And here is also where all the tests are. In the first few weeks we will obviously not go into tests or anything like that, but as the course progresses we will get more and more into, I will give you tests where I will encourage you to submit your your ideas for a review. And this is also the reason that there is a limit on spots, limited spots available here on this course, because I will personally review the tests, so obviously I cannot just let it stay open forever. So there is 5 days where you have the chance to jump on board on this 12-week course. It's important also for me to state that the course will start light. So the first few weeks we will mainly focus on the technical approach, the different tools of neoclassical metal, like alternate picking, and then we will get gradually into sweep picking and legato as well. But we will start really light to taking some simple scales but getting some ideas and tools and strategies on how to reach a specific sound, the specific sound that we want that creates that neoclassical sound. I also just want to get a little bit into the etudes, because as it says here on the website, you will get a new etude each week. And obviously also the level of difficulty will also progress as the course moves on. So in the first week we will start really light with a slow moving but very inspiring and fun to play piece. And one of the really beneficial things about these etudes is not only are they fun to play, but the thing is that once you get a few techniques that maybe if you had a pure solely technical approach to it, where you were only playing an alternate picking drill, for most people that is not very inspiring in the long run anyway. So that's the really amazing thing about these little etudes, is that it in a way forces you, and force is the wrong word, because it inspires you to practice these techniques, but in a much more inspiring and interesting and fun way. So you will get through all these techniques and they get deep down into the techniques, but in an inspiring way. And even as you do so, you will also get an idea of how to create these little etudes. Obviously the etudes will not be full-time songs like a 5-minute song, if you hear Ingve or Tony McAlpine and stuff like that, but they're more little intense pieces that represents many different techniques. And obviously in the first week we will start just working with alternate picking, but as the course progresses we will get more and more into more difficult and more a larger variety of techniques. And also another thing about that, since you will get jam tracks or backing tracks for these etudes, they will span from a typical neoclassical metal sound, but also a few of them are more just purely the classical approach in the songwriting. But the guitar playing is still representing some specific techniques. So here is the offer. You can choose to either you can just press that red arrow here on the side that says launch, I think, or you can just go to the menu and press home. Okay, I hope I covered everything here. If you have any questions regarding the offer or the course in general, please just email me and I will answer as thoroughly as possible.